Now, let's talk about this week's and last week's recap. There's been a lot of things that has happened for the past 2 weeks that I should have said I was about, but what I should have said in a video before. Now, with the whole situation going on, I want to explain myself what I'm going to do. Before I get into each and every one of these topics, thank you all for 10 subscribers. We had 10 subscribers, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the hip hop topic first because the other topic will be around the end of the video, which will be a different type of topic. It's not hip hop involved, but it's a genre of music that I enjoy, and I'm not going to keep doing it. Matter of fact, this might be the only time I'm going to ever talk about this topic, unless if you guys seem to really enjoy it. But otherwise, yeah, this is just a one-time thing, unless if I somehow get likes, and I don't really ask for the likes and subscriptions because I let that flow through. I'm just here to talk about music that you enjoy and I enjoy. The reason why I don't like it because I just feel like it's very cringeworthy. I just look at some content creators that ask people to subscribe, and don't get me wrong, at the time I did do that. I had to look back at the videos and realize that's just not it. What, as a content creator, how I look at it is you're here to make content for the people that likes the things that they like. They want to search for a topic, boom, they find the video, click. It's not about you, it's about the content you're making. And as you're making that content, they're gonna like it. They might like it. And as they're liking it, you don't want to be that guy at the end of the video like subscribe, hit that thumbs up, like the video, then they're just gonna be like, it's one of those YouTubers. They're gonna click off and never go back to your channel. You don't want that from anybody. And as a content creator, and my experience, trust me, I'm not trying to be rude. This is just what I experienced from my past. As a content creator, you're supposed to do the opposite of that. Don't just ask me. Any real creator out there will tell you the exact same thing. You want to climb your way up. You don't just want to be those type of YouTubers that always constantly, insistently say the same thing all the time. And it's very aggravating. So that's just my personal preferences to how YouTube should be. But knowing YouTube algorithm, you're definitely not gonna get around if you keep doing that. So that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying you don't have to, but yeah. Anyways, damn. Realize I've been off topic, and I'm gonna be very pissed when I have to find out that this video is like over 10 minutes, and I don't like to make my videos long. I want to keep it nice, simple, and short. But knowing this certain topic that I'm going to mention, and there's going to be way more things that I have to mention here. So let's just get into the point. ASAP Rocky. It's been like 2 weeks since his guilt and arrest. As I say, guilt is just pointless. It's stupid, and it's not really a topic that I was really interested in. And don't get me wrong, I love the man's music, but it's just so stupid. It's self defense, and I don't think that he deserves to be in jail in Sweden. And in Sweden, I feel like it's a very racial place, and I don't want to be those type of people, but I feel like it is. And you know what's funny about this topic? Donald Trump, that's right, our president said that they're looking for a way to free ASAP Rocky, and that's fine and all, but they're gonna do that, and it's stupid because it's a phone call from Kim. That's what I heard. That Kim called Donald Trump. He said we'll let them know, and then bam, that's how that happened. So yeah, that's just out of the whole. This topic is actually very familiar. It's actually Tay-K. Now, I have nothing to say about this because I knew the man was guilty. Apparently, he's not. But yeah, I mean, the dude's young. He decided that he wants to be in jail, obviously, from doing stupidity. It's stupid, People that saying free Tay-K is just ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, he has made two very great songs, but come on, be honest. At the end of the day, do you really listen to this artist constantly or continuously? I didn't think so. But yeah, just all I can say is if that's a choice he made, that's on him. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. unless we go to this Area 51 thing. Get back into the music. I made a video on Maxwell Cream, his latest project I fell in love with, and as I mentioned, I'm not familiar with the artist, so I'm not even writing him, which I don't get. I don't get that. That's stupid. There's one person already disliked it, and I was just like, well, what is your point? You know? But yeah, I really enjoyed this project. It was good compared to Nas, The Lost Tapes. And matter of fact, let's talk about The Lost Tapes compared to this artist. Now, before I get into The Lost Tapes, I want to say more about this project. There might be a lot of critics to the album, and I just it doesn't matter to me. You know, at the end of the day, just like Sean C has his own opinions and Anthony Fantano, how I really feel about this album is based on constructive work and how the artist can be creative, very well done, constructive, all of those things about the album, and there's many more things that I like about it, and it's not just the fact that it's storytelling, but how it's well done, the sounds, the art, everything about it. It's what I what I like from an album in general, especially if it's hip hop. But yeah, also another thing is Rich Brian. How come you guys didn't tell me Rich Brian dropped a single? Come on, I like this dude. Well, now I do to be fair. But man, I doubted him. I'll admit I doubted his project from 2018 because I just didn't like the cover art. And then some songs I kind of felt it was ups and downs to me. But Rich Brian released Kids, and yes, it's the title of the name, Kids, and I say it gave me that nostalgic feeling to like kind of like the boom bap, the old boom bap, but and it's insane how this guy is my age and how he's one of those young artists that's trying to keep it alive, keep the music alive. And I like to call creativity from artists that can do that at the age where we're at right now. It's pretty cool, For example, Billie Eilish is a perfect example of that. And to top it all off, she actually made it on the billboards. Her project got number one, and that's shocking to me. I mean, even though I'm older than her, but yeah. Chris Brown's Yellow track was amazing. I still love that song. I still have it on replay. It's beautiful. And Kids just gave me that nostalgic feeling about the old boom bap. Very well contribute, well done. And yeah, also, many other projects are coming out in hip hop. Chance the Rapper and YB and Cordays. It's funny because they both release tracks together. Well, a track together, and it's really good. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the album. So if it is, I don't mind it. It's a really good track that I'd like to skim through it. But yeah, those two. Now I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the cover art for Chances. I feel like it's just plain. It feels like one of those arts. Well, those pictures you see on like Snapchat, you're just showing a disc and you're taking a picture, you send it to like your pops or something, and you're just like, hey, is this it? Is this the one that you want? That's what I think of the cover art. But yeah, it just seems plain. So I hope it's not one of those controversy albums. And man, I don't know why I had a hard time pronouncing that. But yeah, those two projects are releasing. Oh yeah, as I mentioned, the difference between Maxo Cream's album and Nas Lost Tapes is just that Nas, on the other hand, is continuously doing what he did back then, and that's fine and all. I appreciate it. We need that Nas every now and then, but at the same time, think of something different. Like yes, we some people do miss that. I get it. But if it's the same thing over and over again, then as hip hop fans or music fans are going to get tired of that. I do appreciate Nas for what he is doing. Still and trying to keep it alive. And reminder, the Lost Tapes, the first one came out 17 years ago. And if you compare that to now, did you really think things changed? Like, alright, to be honest, I did enjoy Lost Tapes 2 more than the first one. But if you really compare it, there's nothing to really compare about because they're both the same to me. They both sound the same. And don't get me wrong, Nas is a legend. He's by far top 10 lyricist and one of the best albums, period. One of the best hip hop albums that ever came out. talks about the streets, talks about struggles. What's it like to be on the streets and everything? What's it like to be in the struggles? New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, all of that. But it's just this album didn't do much for me. As if you want my honest rating, I give it a 5 out of 10 for that. But yeah, that's just how I personally feel. Just doesn't do much for me compared to Maxo Cream because Maxo Cream's was very different and unexpected. Anyways, yeah, moving on from that. I think that's all I have to say about this topic. I think I mentioned everything that I need. Yeah, this is a different topic, so if you guys are just into hip hop music or R&B or those other raps, just skip through the video because this is just me talking through my favorite type of music. Now, don't get me wrong, hip hop is definitely one of them. But this music in particular kind of, I don't know, I just really love the sounds more. But yeah, not into different type of genres or this specifically, which is EDM music, then this video ends right here. For all you hip hop lovers, this is it. That's it. One of my favorite tracks this year that has came out is Intercome's No Running. Now this track I definitely have on replay constantly. It just came out yesterday and there has been a lot of good songs that has came out yesterday and man I just want to get into this topic more often. This is a different producer because the original producer left for Intercom. That's what I heard, and it is true. You know, things haven't been going well, and they're not making music anymore. Monster Cat, for those that don't know, Monster Cat, I will probably get on that topic if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, just that happened, but somehow, some way, it's still the same sound, in my personal preferences and opinion on that. And yeah, Knife Party released an EP. Now I'm trying to make it as quick as I can because I don't have enough storage. Shitty ass phone. But yeah, Knife Party released an EP. I'm gonna be honest, it sounds bland. It's pretty basic. I mean, it's not too much excitement through it. Like I looking at the cover art, it seemed really cool and all, but it's just not it for me. But yeah, I'm done with that topic, and that was the only two things I had to say.